All right, welcome in, gang. It's Friday. We made it clones. So, welcome in. It is Friday night baseball. It is the Mets and the Braves from Citi Field in Flushing. Braves 48 and 34, 4.5 games up over the Phillies as we start tonight's play. The Mets 37 and 45, and they're 11 games back of the Braves. They've lost 5 straight. We're ready to go after a short delay. And the first pitch to Acuna is popped up, and that's going to be caught by the second baseman. One pitch, one out. On the mound for the Mets tonight, last year's Cy Young winner, Jacob deGrom, with a 4-6 record and a 3.25 ERA. And he opposes the Braves' ace, Mike Soroka. 8-1 with a 2.07 ERA. Dansby Swanson has the night off. So Ozzie Albies is batting second. And he looks at a 98-mile-an-hour outside fastball. Sergeant Gibby and the Bone Crusher already in. Wearing red because it's Friday. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Although since the Braves are on the road, they are not wearing their red unis. But you're going to see me wear red every single Friday to celebrate Braves Red Uni Fridays. Here's the 1-1. It's outside, and the coverage tonight, as always, sponsored by TreasureHunt.ga. Here's the 2-1. It is swung on and missed. Welcome in, T. Man, I just got off work. Like, I literally walked in the door 5 minutes ago. And thankfully, the game was scheduled to start at 7:10, but the umpire had to leave. And apparently, you heard this right, apparently he had to use the restroom. And so that delayed the start of the game by 5 minutes. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. That's right, the home plate umpire had to make a pit stop. Welcome in, Mondo from NoCal. Here's the 2-2. Outside. Oh, is that what that means in Spanish? All right, I'll have to rattle that one off at work and impress some of my bilingual coworkers. 3-2 pitch is fouled away. Braves and Mets tomorrow afternoon. That's a 4:10 Eastern start. And we assume the Bone Crusher will be streaming that one for you. 3-2, swung on a missed. Ozzie is retired. First strikeout for deGrom. So Freddie Freeman steps in with 2 out. .99 on that strike to Freddie Freeman. .312 average, 22 home runs. And he looks at ball 1. Here's the 1-1. It's outside, 2-1. deGrom bringing the heat. 2-1 pitch is in there. Two pitch. This one is lined into right field. Base hit. 2-out single for Freddie. Donaldson steps in. Freddie Freeman will be starting in the All-Star game. And so will Ronald Acuna Jr. Those are your 2 Atlanta All-Star starters. And that doesn't include the pitchers. That will be announced at a later time, but you got to figure Soroka is going to have to be in there. Donaldson looks at a strike. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. So Josh Donaldson ready for the 0-2 pitch. Here it is. And that swung on a miss, strike 3. Blew him away with the gas. Nothing doing for the Braves in the top of the first. Braves nothing, and the Mets are coming up to bat. This is A-Bomb. You're watching Coast to Coast, TGIF. All right, Mike Soroka. There is no doubt that he is the ace of our staff this year with his 8-1 record and his 2.07 ERA. Jeff McNeil is your leadoff man for the Mets. And he looks at a ball. .346 average for McNeil with 6 home runs. Hits one to Ozzie, who throws on to first. Ground out to second. And out number 1. Pete Alonso, he's their big-time rookie. And we'll tell you how many home runs he has so far. It's a bunch. First pitch is way inside to Alonso. So Alonso, okay, check out these rookie numbers. 277 average, 27 home runs, 61 RBIs for the first baseman. And it's now 1-1. One pitch. Big swing and a miss on the curveball. Uncle Charlie. The 1-2 pitch is low. Here is the 2-2 pitch. Low. We encourage you to thumbs up for your boy. And if it's your first time in this house, go ahead and subscribe, please. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Bounced over again to second base. Ozzie throws on to first. 2 outs. Both grounders to Ozzie. Robinson Cano batting third tonight for New York. .222 average, 4 home runs, 17 RBIs for the Mets second baseman. And there's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. It's a ball. We'll see what Jim Rome was up to earlier today on his big show. I think this is the time of the summer where he takes a 2-week vacay. Robinson Cano taps it foul. That's strike 2. So Rome should be off for the next 2 weeks after today. And the 1-2 pitch is popped up into the outfield. Who's going to take it? It will be Acuna who grabs that one for out number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. So we love that. Welcome in Mexican. Good to see you on board. And we're going to step aside and play a little bit of music, and then we'll be back for the second inning on a Friday night. Stay tuned for more Coast to Coast. And this one's hit to the gap by Markakis. And he's going to be on second with a stand-up leadoff double. First pitch swinging, and Markakis hits a gapper, number 17. 17th two-bagger of the year for Markakis. The Stover effect checks in. Here's Brian McCann, 277, 8 home runs and 30 RBIs. He's up there with a runner on second base. And nobody out, and there's ball one. Pitch to McCann is in there. It's 1-1. Tonight it is Austin Riley batting 7th, and Camargo playing shortstop for Dansby Swanson, who has a scheduled night off, will bat 8th. Pitch is high. It's 2-1 to Brian McCann. Markakis gets his lead off second base. Here's the pitch to McCann. It is in there, 2-2. DeGrom kicks and fires. McCann bounces it over to the right side. He'll advance the runner to third. 1 out. McCann is retired, and over to third base is Markakis. And our starting pitcher is none other than Mike Soroka. So here's Austin Riley. Having a bad road trip. He's 3 for 24. Average at 266, 12 home runs. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Austin Riley. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. It's 0-2. Takes one. It's 1-2. Oh, and Riley gets a hold of one. See you later. Left center field. 2-run blast. And Mexican, yeah, appreciate you hanging out for a sec. So, wow, good to see Riley get a hold of one. Boom indeed. nice looking home run. And this brings up Camargo, and he immediately grounds one back to DeGrom, and there's out number 2. That is number 13 for Austin Riley. 407 feet. Pitcher Soroka is up. He's batting .074. And he has a 1 count. Here's the pitch. It's now an 0-2 count. And a quick strikeout. And the good news is that the pitcher is cleared, and we will lead off the next inning with Ronald Acuna Jr. So in the top of the second, a 2-run Austin Riley home run has put the Braves up 2-0. Let's take you to Jim Rome from earlier today now. We'll be back.
Yeah. What's going on? Welcome to the jungle. My name is Jim Rome. Thank you very much, Alvy. What's cracking? This program is brought to you by Rocket Mortgage. By Quicken Loans, Rocket Mortgage is with you every step of the way to provide a seamless mortgage experience. Thank you, Mad Dog. If you clones care about me even a little bit, you will send me off the right way. I'm walking it off. I am off next week. Let's make sure this one counts. Pick me up, clones. For the last time, do not ask what I can do for you. Ask what you can do for me. 1-800-636-8686. Let's have a little fun, right? Friday, you're all hyped up already. I'm off. You're going to get a week off from me. I'm going to get a week off from you. Let's make sure we go strong. Leave it all out there. Have a good day. Telephone number is toll free. 1-800-636-8686. I need you to follow me on Twitter, please, at Jim Rome. I might follow you back. I might retweet one of your tweets. I might read one of your tweets on the air. I might do all the above. Follow me at Jim Rome. Email me at Rome, R-O-M-E, at habitate.com. You should call me right now because I'm going to go back-to-back with interviews. Next segment, the segment after. I did it earlier this week, I believe. I'll bust open the format for the right call, even here in the open. Coming up next segment, an NBA reporter for the New York Times, Mark Stein. Yesterday was a wild day in the NBA, and it's going to get even more wild this weekend when free agency gets underway. Mark Stein joins me next. We'll talk some college baseball. Right after that, Tim Corbin is the head baseball coach at Vanderbilt. They are your 2019 College World Series champions. Tim Corbin coming up. I love college baseball. Second hour's open. Lawrence Guy of the Patriots joins me at the top of hour number 3. We've got an ATP because it's Friday, and if it is Friday, we have Alvin DeLauro's iconic week that was.
Dude, yes.
1-800-636-8686. Let me start with the NBA. Let me start here in Los Angeles. What a day yesterday for the LA Lakers. Even more so, what an amazing day for Laker fan.
We're back, and we are in the bottom of the second inning. Conforto leads things off for New York. Yeah, you can always sync the TV. You can either pause YouTube for a second or two and get caught up that way. And Conforto hits one over to Austin Riley. There's out one. So depending on if you're ahead or behind means you can either pause your DVR or you can pause YouTube, which acts as its own DVR. But we thank you for allowing us to be your second screen. And here is the pitch to Frazier with one out. It's in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's low. Here's the pitch to Frazier. It's a foul ball, 1-2. Austin Riley responsible for the Braves' 2 runs. And here's the pitch to Frazier. Bounced over to Ozzie, and he throws on to first. Ozzie was playing in the shortstop hole because of the shift. So he was basically a shortstop on that play. 2 outs. And so it's now 0-1 on Smith. He's up there with nobody on and 2 out. And the pitch to him is high. The pitch to Smith fouled away. It is 1-2. Rosario on deck. There are 2 outs. However, here is the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. 6 up and 6 down for Mike Soroka. Looking good, son. Let's take a break. We'll be back for the next inning. The Braves will be up at the top of the 3rd with a 2-0 lead. Here is Ronald Acuna leading off the inning. Top of the 3rd, and the pitch to him is a strike. It's 1-1 to Acuna. All right, we'll have to check that out. Acuna up and fouls it away. It's 1-2. Sure, I can always add a delay. I did that before when I was having some buffering issues. As soon as those buffering issues went away, I took the delay off. It was just something with my provider. I guess they had a bad couple of days. All right, the 2-2 to Acuna is low. Marlins have a 1-0 lead on the Phillies. Here's the 3-2. It is a foul ball. Yeah, next stream I'll throw in maybe a 7-second delay. Here's the 3-2. This one stroked into center field, base hit. Leadoff single for Acuna. And Ozzie Albies batting second today. Dansby has a scheduled night off. The pitch to Ozzie Albies, who was 0 for 1, instead the throw to first base. And we're expecting a treasure hunt.ga blast any moment in the dugout. The pitch to Ozzie is in there, strike one. Ozzie got the average up to 283, 13 home runs, and 44 RBIs. Acuna gets his lead. And here's the pitch to Ozzie. Runner goes, pitches a ball, and he's safe. Okay, so Mexican, what are you watching? I know you don't get Fox Sports South out there, so what is it that you're watching this game from? It's not. I'm guessing it's not cable TV, right? Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now with a runner on second, and it's a foul ball. Okay, sling. Gotcha. All right. It's crazy how much of a delay there is because, first of all, there's a delay just from cable itself. And the pitch to Albies is foul back. But let's say you're trying to listen to the radio of a local broadcast, it's going to be a couple of seconds ahead of the cable TV. So there's like a 3 or 4 second delay from the cable TV, and then on top of that you get whatever, like your Roku or Sling delay or whatever it is. You know, sometimes it's a minute behind the actual game, which it shouldn't be that way if you're paying for it. Oh, okay. So Mexicans on the MLB network. Huh, interesting. All right, here's the 1-2 pitch. I guess that must be the alternate game or whatever in your area, because where I am, they're showing. Yeah, MLB has the Cubs and Reds. Yeah. All right, here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung, ground ball to second base. Going to advance the runner over to the third, and Ozzie Albies is retired. Freddie Freeman. Feel pretty good about him with that RBI opportunity here. And the pitch to Freeman inside. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Inside. 2-0. Welcome in, Mr. Young. Happy Friday to you. Here's the 2-0 pitch. It's 3-0. Yes, Mr. Young, in case you're interested, Bone Crusher is our Senior Vice President, North American Sales. He's in here to talk business. All right, Josh Donaldson. And Freddie Freeman walked, by the way. And so we've got runners on the corners, 1 out. And Donaldson struck out his last time up. Let's see what he can do now. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that is called a ball. We'll take that. Next pitch for DeGrom is going to be 50. And we are just in the top of the third with 1 out. There's a strike, 2-1. Here is the 2-1 pitch. This one's hit high in the left. That should be good enough for the sacrifice fly. And it is. So, RBI for Donaldson. And we're up 3-0. Acuna comes across. Hell to the yes. There are now 2 outs and a runner on first. And the handsome terrorist is on deck. Nick Markakis had a double last time up. And that's strike 1 to Markakis. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes. Pitches a ball. Freddie Freeman steals the base, and he's going to make it over to third on the error. Freddie Freeman, second stolen base of the year. And I think the ball hit him when he was sliding into second, and it ricocheted into right field, and he advanced. Here's that replay. No, it didn't hit him. In fact, it was a great throw. It hit the guy covering second right in the glove. And that's an error on the shortstop. He should have had that. That should have been an out, but instead, Freddie's at third. It's a foul by Markakis. It's 1-2. Damn, sorry to hear that, Crusher. Yeah, and radio, man, it gets kind of crazy when, yeah, all that kind of stuff with the new boss. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Check that. Swung on and fouled away. Here's the 1-2. It's high. The 2-2. Called strike 3. So the Braves get a run on a sacrifice fly. And so as we head to the bottom of the third inning, we have a 3-0 Braves lead. Let's get this Friday cooking. A-Bomb will be right back after this. Seven, 8, and 9 batters coming up for the Mets. Rosario up. And pitches fouled away, 0-1. There's our treasure hunt blast. And another foul. It's 0-2. And now here's the 0-2 pitch. Chopped back to Soroka, who takes care of that. There's out number 1. Thomas Nido is your catcher, batting .243 with 3 home runs in limited play. He is the personal catcher for Jacob deGrom. And here's the pitch. First one is grounded over to Camargo at short. There's 2 out. Pitcher coming up next. Soroka so far very effective with his pitches. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 26 is the count. Just got caught a good profile shot of Soroka's neck. Kind of forgot about that until that shot. Yeah, this dude has a neck. He's definitely part of the sports giraffe family. And deGrom grounds one over to second, and there's a quick 1-2-3 3rd inning. So just like that, we head to the 4th, and Brian McCann will be leading off for the Braves. When we come back, this is Coast to Coast and A-Bomb with you. All right, let's take a quick look at the scoreboard. Around the Big Leagues, brought to you by TreasureHunt.ga. And here is where we will start with that. Wait for it. Okay, and as just reported, the Orioles are up 8-0 over Cleveland. That one's just in the 3rd inning. Bottom of the 4th in Toronto, scoreless there with the Royals. It's the Rangers 3, the Rays nothing in the 3rd. The Nationals have a 1-0 lead on the Tigers in the 3rd. Reds 2, Cubs nothing in the 3rd. Marlins are up again over the Phillies. They just swept them last week. And they're up tonight, 1-0 in the 3rd inning. All other games a little bit later on tonight. Here's McCann. And that's foul. It's 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Brian McCann. He strikes out. 5th of the night for deGrom. Austin Riley is up. He hit a 2-run bomb. That one came in the 2nd inning. He's batting .271, 13 home runs and 36 RBIs. For the rookie, here's the pitch. It's a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Yes, over. Well, it's not over yet. It's early. It's only the third inning. They've got time to blow it, probably. Here's the 0-2 to Riley. Outside, and he showed a nice restraint tonight in his first two at-bats. He's taken a couple of those outside sliders, those load-away outside sliders. Here's the 1-2. He does swing and miss at this one. That's 6 Ks for DeGrom. He's racking up the pitches, 64 here in the fourth inning. Juan Camargo is 0 for 1. He's been batting .239 this year. 3 home runs. Bounced over to third, throws on to first, so that's a 1-2-3 inning. We're cruising right along through this thing. To the bottom of the fourth we go. It is the Braves on top, 3-zip. BRB on Coast to Coast. All right, let's get it to the bottom of the fourth in Flushing, New York. And McNeil is leading things off. He is the leadoff man for the Mets. Here's the pitch. And it's a foul ball. McNeil, 345 average, 6 home runs, 30 RBIs for the Mets. And here's the dude with the big neck. He kicks and fires. Good to see our buddy from Australia, Mick. Thanks for stopping in. Top of the morning to you. And here's the 1-1. It's outside. 2-1 pitch is fouled away. Yeah, glad to have you back. Hope your college or university is going well in the land down under. And in case you don't know, our other longtime Braves fans here, Mick is a basketball fan from Australia, a Hawks fan, and NBA fan from the land down under. So in case you didn't know, we do bring you some Hawks games during that time of the year. We've got the Falcons coming for you right here in September. Foul ball. It's still 2-2 on McNeil. Walking legend. Last time we checked, the Reds had a 2-0 lead tonight, right? Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Another foul. It's perhaps the toughest at bat tonight for Soroka. In fact, this is a 7-pitch at bat so far. And there's another foul. Here comes pitch number 9 in just a moment. Outside, it's 3-2. Yeah, man, how about the Marlins? They've pretty much owned the Phillies here as of late. They swept them last week. And the Walking Legend says he's listening to the legendary Marty Brennaman on WLW. Yes. Clear Channel AM station out of Cincinnati. All right, 3-2 pitch is due to McNeil. And we'll do it again. It's fouled away. Now we're into double digits on this at bat. I think WLW also is home of the Trucking Bozo. Late nights, if that guy's even still alive. And the 3-2 pitch, he's rung up. McNeil did not like that call, but it was too close to take. Let's see the replay. And it was right, I mean, barely right there on that strike zone graphic. Nice. Alonso looks at a ball. Here's Pete Alonso. And the 1-0 pitch is outside. Yeah, you know, Walking Legend, I have definitely heard of Marty Brennaman, although, and here's the 2-0 pitch. You know, I've never actually picked up WLW. I don't think I've caught him on there, but and we all know about Tom Brennaman, his son, who does a lot of games on NFL. And Alonso gets a hold of one, and I'm afraid that the perfect game and the shutout are over. It's a solo home run. First base runner of the night for the Mets, and it comes on Pete Alonso's 28th home run of the season. It's 3-1 Braves. And, yeah, Marty Brennaman, he's this legendary. He's got to be 80 years old by now, right? And Tom Brennaman, his son, who's, he's, no young man himself. He's always doing NFL broadcasts on Fox and some MLB on Fox. So, yeah, the Reds are definitely baseball royalty. They're the oldest team in the entire league, I believe. They were the first team in the senior circuit. Okay, so we got some baseball in London tomorrow. Okay, then. Yeah, I've been hearing about that. Donaldson makes a great play, and but he's safe. Robinson Cano beat the wrap. All right, so 1 out. Runner on first base, and here's Conforto, the cleanup man. He represents the tying run. Oh, bad call. That was should have been strike one, but it's 1-0 to Conforto. 255 with 16 home runs. Well, there's a makeup call. The 1-0 pitch was actually a ball, but it was called a strike, so we're even. Soroka checks the runner at first. Here's the pitch. It's high. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Foul ball, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swan is hit pretty well into the outfield, into center. And Riley actually comes away with it in left. 2 out. Runner on first. Congratulations on our biggest loser, Bone Crusher. He's been hitting the beach and the creatine. He's doing Tai Chi in the morning at sunrise on the beach, just like Patrick Swayze did in Roadhouse. Eating all the right foods and living good. And it's 0-1 to Frazier. He's up there with 2 outs. He has 10 home runs, 32 RBIs, and a .257 average. We'll check in again with Jim Rome here between innings. And Freddie Freeman is going to catch this one in foul territory for out number 3. So the perfect game is ruined. The shutout is ruined, but the Braves come away with a 3-1 lead as we head to the 5th inning on a Friday night. And thanks to CBS Sports Radio for the Jim Rome Show.
Be real, Laker fan. After yesterday, how many of you are even at work today? How many of you? Any of you? Or are you just driving up and down the 405 and back and forth on the 10, flying those Laker car flags that you brought back out? I mean, I don't even know where to start. Why don't we start with the news that L.A. dealt Mo Wagner, Isaac Bonga, and Jamario Jones, plus a second-round pick in 2022 to the Washington Wizards. Right? Big deal right there. Let's break it all down. Let's get into this right now. Let's break down this trade from all sides. How about we don't get into that? How about we don't do that at all? Because nobody gives a damn what that deal means for the Wizards or how they're either going to rebuild or repair on the fly. It's a trade of 3 guys who have not made a mark on the league or even had a chance to make a mark on the league. So why do I lead the show with that? Because it's all about what the Lakers received in return. In return for those 3 players, LA got back the most important thing of all, cap space. Cap space. In fact, it's so important, why don't we just go full government with it? Salary cap space. Washington also sent some money to New Orleans, effectively making that Anthony Davis trade with New Orleans into a 3-team deal now. And you know, Laker fans were partying their brains out last night, well into the night, even this morning over cap room. Hell yeah. I half expected Laker fan to go old school with it and start burning stuff. I'm shocked they didn't roll out the parade with Mad Dog losing his mind on stage, because this is huge. Huge. How huge? Twitter dope Magic Johnson probably broke both thumbs knocking this one out. Here's what Irv had to say, quote, wow, wow, wow. What a trade, and a big move by Jeannie and Rob to clear $32 million in cap space. This move puts the Lakers in play for all of the free agents. I can't wait until Sunday. It's going to be exciting. All right, so that's Irv. Irv with 3 wows and 4 exclamation points in the same tweet. He even name-checked the guy that he said backstabbed him, Rob Pelinka. That's how big that was. 3 wows, 4 exclamation points, and he name-checked a backstab.
Thank you, Jim Rome and CBS Sports Radio. Soroka leads off the top of the 5th with a single. He kind of threw the bat out there at it, and it went the other way into right field for a base hit. Juan Gotti, thanks for showing up. Acuna fouls away the pitch. It's 1-1. Marlins now have a 3-0 lead on the Phillies, 4th inning. Reds are up 2-0 on the Cubbies, 4th inning. Nats up on the Tigers, 1-0 in the 4th. Acuna looks at ball 2, 2-1. Welcome in E.A. Ledoux. Chop on. Here's Acuna's pitch, the 2-1. Got under that one and popped it way up into center field. There's out number 1. Soroka on first base now with 1 out. And Ozzy Albies about to step in. Thanks for hanging out. EA Ledoux. Well, the Phillies, if I'm not mistaken, they just came off a 3-game sweep of the Mets, so they started winning again, but they're losing to the Marlins again, which we love up in here. And Ozzy Albies takes a ball. Yeah, I haven't checked the box score this week. I try to make it a point every week to look at and see what's his name is doing. Bryce Harper. And Ozzy pops one up. This time it's into left field. And there's out number 2. So I haven't checked on whatever Bryce Harper's done in the past week, but I love going and checking the box score and seeing that he's only batting .250 or whatever it is. And so Freddie steps in. He's 1 for 1, 2 outs. The pitch is outside. Freddie with 63 RBIs. He looks at a strike. It's 1-1. All right, well, I'll have to check out Juan's home run. Yeah, if you've got a link to that, post it right here in the dugout. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's inside. Freddie stole a base last time up. Here comes pitch number 80 for DeGrom, and it's swung on and missed. 2-2. Two outs. Donaldson on deck. Here's the pitch to Freddie Freeman. It's the 2-2, and it's way high. 99 on the gun. So with the 3-2 count and 2 outs, Soroka will be running on the pitch. And he's going to do it again. Pitch is fouled away. Here is the 3-2. And we'll do it again. Another foul. Make sure to thumbs up for your boy. And if it's your first time in our house, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please. So another 3-2 pitch to Freddie Freeman. That's ball 4. 2 on, 2 out. Donaldson in. Donaldson, sacrifice fly. 0 for 1 with an RBI. It's ball 1. Next pitch is outside. It's 2-0. Tomorrow's game, 4:10 Eastern. Braves Mets. Julio Teheran versus Steven Matz. Bone Crusher will have that one on his channel. You can find his channel on the top right of my screen. Hit the info button. Here's the 2-0 pitch. It's outside. 3-0. Runners first and second, 2 outs, and a 3-0 count. Donaldson calls timeout. Three-0 pitch. He is swinging, and it's popped up into the outfield. Going to be out number 3. So nothing doing for the Braves. Couple of guys make it on base, but nobody crosses the plate. So we head to the bottom of the 5th inning on a Friday night in Flushing, New York. Thanks so much for being with Coast to Coast. I am A-Bomb, and the Atlanta Braves, that is, are up 3-1. Dominic Smith just grounded out to Freddie Freeman. There is 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Alex Graham, thanks for checking in. Appreciate you, brother. We are coming at you from Metro Atlanta on a Friday night. It is 8:35 local time, 5:35 on the West Coast. Here's the pitch to Rosario. It's in there, 0-1. I think the Falcons have a great chance to win the NFC South. I think we will win the NFC South. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away, and since we're talking about the Falcons, yes, we will be carrying plenty of that for you starting in September. The 1-2. It is high. 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Yes, we are a big Braves and Falcons house. On Coast to Coast. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Third strikeout. And there are 2 outs. All right, Juan Gotti. Yeah, man, staying loyal to DC. I like that. There's too many people these days that have like 3 favorite teams from totally different cities. I'm all about the Atlanta sports. That is where I dwell. That's where I grew up. And the pitcher, Tomas Nido, takes ball 1. Two and 0 now. Sharply hit into center field. That's going to be a 2-out single. Trae Young, yeah, man. Yeah. He had a great rookie season. Hawks are going to be a much improved team in this season that starts in October. We killed it in the draft. Did the Hawks, and DeGrom is up. He's got an 0-1 count on him. 2 out. A 1 pitch is fouled away. And here's the 0-2 pitch. It's another foul ball. Okay, so 0-2 pitch due to DeGrom, and he steps out. Let's do it again. Yeah, Alex, I'll go with Freddie too, just because he is our guy. I haven't looked and compared the numbers, but we're happy that Freddie Freeman will be starting at first in the All-Star game. And so will Acuna. right, so ready for the 0-2 pitch again. Here it is. Are you kidding me? Another foul. DeGrom is he is up there fouling away pitches. Good point, Mexican. The man with the neck gets set for the 0-2. Here it is. Oh, man, bounces up there. 1-2. All right, Mondo. He's got his new Acuna gamer in the mail. All right, the 1-2. Here it is. Let's get him. Another freaking foul ball. All right, another 1-2 pitch. Here it is. This one is put in play, and it is caught by Acuna. Check it. Caught by Austin Riley out there in left on a line drive. So that retires the side. No runs across the plate for the Mets in the 5th inning. Let's head to the 6th, and let's step on the gas and get a little bit of insurance here in the bottom. Or check that, top of the 6th. Coming up on Coast to Coast. Stay tuned. All right, let's get this. Top of the 6th, Markakis. He's been called the handsome terrorist, and he's 1 for 2 tonight. A double and a run scored. And here's the pitch. Nice play over at second by Cano. Throws out the runner. Markakis is retired. Nice backhand by Cano. Gets back up. Throws a strike. Out number 1. All right, so here we go with my bold Falcons prediction. 12-4. fact, I'm going to write that down, that on June 28th, I am giving a 12-4 prediction. All right. That's subject to change as we get into the season, but that's how I feel today. All right, McCann fouls it away. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is low. McCann is 0 for 2 today. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It is low. 3-2. Reds up 6-0 on the Cubbies. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on a miss. McCann is retired. 7th strikeout for DeGrom. And with 2 outs, Austin Riley. That blast in the 2nd inning has been tracked by NORAD, and it may not have landed yet. 407 and back about, 15, 20 rows. Swings and misses at the first pitch here in the top of the 6th. That was number 13 for Riley. And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Swings and misses, 1-2. Juan Camargo is on deck with 2 outs, and here's the pitch. Fouled away. And in the bottom of the 6th, the Mets have their 1, 2, and 3 batters due. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Riley, I was about to say splits the gap. That doesn't happen, but it's a single. 2-hit night for Riley. Marlins 4, Phillies 2 in the 5th inning. And we might as well check the Nationals. They're up 2-1 on Detroit. So here's Camargo with 2 outs, and that's a strike. All right, what's the big fight? Oh, 2 on Camargo. And the Mets bullpen finally gets busy. Font warms up. DeGrom now over 100 pitches. Hell yeah, go Reds. Braves just left Chicago, split that 4-game series. Here's the 0-2, and it's outside. So the guy warming up in the Mets bullpen, his name is Font, right? Just like a font, you know, whatever on your computer screen. And Chip Caray actually had to explain to the audience what a font is, as if, like, nobody knows that. He was like, well, here's this really geeky computer lingo for you, but a font is actually what they call these graphics that are on your TV screen. Okay, thanks, Chip, for that. Or maybe the average age of our baseball audience is like 75. I don't know. Here's the 1-2. It is outside. All right, Mexican, sounds like you know your fight game and you got a good weekend coming up. Way to go. Oh yeah, Mando, you're right, man. We do not have our closer. Our closer, if we're gonna make a run in the playoffs, is not currently on the Braves right now. All right, so that's that for the Braves in the 6th inning. Nothing doing there. And now we head to the bottom of the inning on a Friday night from New York. Your score, Braves 3, Mets 1. All right, we are back. Our game sponsored by TreasureHunt.ga. To the bottom of the 6th, and McNeil. He's 0 for 2, and he leads off. Soroka still out there, 71 pitches in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the 1-1. Outside. 3 runs, 6 hits for the Braves, 1, 3, and 1 for the Mets. Sure to thumbs up for your boy. And if it's your first time on board, hit that sub button. Foul ball. It's 2-2 to McNeil. Alonso and Cano due up second and third. Your 2-2 pitch is popped into left field. Austin Riley has it. Out number 1. Pete Alonso, the big-time rookie for the Mets, hit his 28th home run. It was a solo blast, and it was the sole run for the Mets so far tonight. You're watching the Friday Night Showdown from New York. Here's the pitch. And that's in there. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch is fouled away. Would have been great to have actually won that series, yeah, up in Chicago. Speaking of Chicago, it looks like I'm going to be going up to Wrigley Field for a game in September. Never been there before. Here's the 1-2. This one, Donaldson cannot handle it. It's a base hit into left field. I wish it was a Braves Cubs game. Wish I could say that, but it's not. I don't even know who the opponent is, but you know, you got to go to Wrigley once in your life, at least. So it looks like that's going to happen in just a couple months. Here we go. This one is bounced foul. We'll have an 0-1 count on Cano with 1 out and a runner on first. We'll hear from the Bone Crusher a little bit later on. He's probably cooking dinner or running errands right about now. The 0-1. Here it is. It's outside. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Center field. Easy play for Acuna. There's out number 2. It's 9 o'clock. On a Friday night, welcome into Coast to Coast. My name's A-Bomb. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. And so with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th, here comes the cleanup man, Conforto. He's 0 for 2. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, at least we did not lose it, but a little bit of solid relief would have helped. And then, it didn't help seeing – it did not help seeing closer extraordinaire and the former Brave out there shutting it down for the Cubs. And here comes the fly ball. Riley has it, and that is out number 3. So nothing doing for the Cubs in the 6th. Well, I don't know about the Cubs, but nothing doing for the Mets in the 6th. We now head to the 7th inning on a Friday night. It is 3-1 Atlanta. Be right back. Wilmer Font is your new Mets pitcher tonight. He comes in the top of the 7th inning with a 1-2 record, a 5.26 ERA, and Evan the Goat. Thanks for being in. Evan the Goat, welcome in, brother. Yes, we are a Braves house. And we've got a Mets fan on board. Thanks for showing up in. And let's get that handle if I can do it all in one breath. Welcome in. I am your mom, LOL 316 Stone Cold Savage. Love it. That's the handle of the week here in the dugout. And it's 1-1 to Soroka. He's 1 for 2 batting today. And Soroka pops it up. And third baseman Frazier grabs that one. There is out number 1 in the 7th. Okay, then you're watching the game at home. Where is home, by the way? Ronald Acuna steps in. He is 1 for 3. And Font delivers a ball. Batting second tonight is Ozzie Albies. He's due up next. And then Freddie Freeman. Oh, hell of a play by the Mets shortstop Rosario. He robbed Acuna. And that's out number 2. All right, welcome in from Tennessee. Tennessee is definitely Braves country, but we've got a Mets fan from up there. And here's the 1-0 to Ozzie. Swings and misses. Nobody on, 2 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Braves have a 3-1 lead. Ozzie's 0 for 3. Strikeout, ground out, fly out. The 1-1 is swung on a missed again. Oh, thanks, Legend. Yeah, man, appreciate sending your boy over here. The 1-2 pitch is swung on a miss, strike 3. So that's going to do it for the Braves in the 7th. Time to stretch in New York City. So let's do just that. We'll be back. The Braves are up 3-1 on a Friday night. All right, Frazier has a 2-0 count, and on the 2-0 pitch, he hits one to the left field for a single. Yeah, appreciate you, man. No, you're just getting a little bit of a hard time because we're a big Braves house, but we are generally friendly to the opposition here. But you know, sometimes when you go into a Braves house, you're going to get a little bit of pushback. But all good. Thanks for joining us. And here is Smith. He's 0 for 2. And Smith. Damn, there's another one. There's another base hit. Smith is on first. And there are runners on the corners with nobody out. And the Mets have something cooking. I don't think anybody's going to be ejected tonight in this game unless some kind of fight breaks out. And we got a pitching visit, a mound visit that is, from the pitching coach Kranitz. And A.J. Minter is now warming up in the Braves pen. That is not a comforting thought. So we're hoping Mike Soroka can pitch as far into this one as possible, unless we can, you know, bust out a bunch of runs in the 8th. Yeah, Minter is a lefty. He's not particularly good. And, you know, the recurring theme and the recurring narrative and conversation is that there's still some more work to do by the Braves front office to get us a little bit of help and to start scratching checks. So Rosario fouls away the first pitch. It's 0-1 on him. Bases, or check that, runners first and third, nobody out. And the 0-1 to Rosario. Woo, just foul. I mean, a couple of inches the other way, and that's extra bases for the Mets. Here comes pitch number 91 from Soroka, and it's high. So big trouble here for Soroka. Let's see if he can work his way out of this. Throw over to first base, and the runner is back. The 1-2 pitch again. Swings and misses. Rosario's retired. 4th strikeout for Soroka. So runners on the corners now with 1 out. And a double play could get us out of this. So here is Tomas Nido, 1 for 2. He's the catcher. He's the personal backstop for DeGrom. So he doesn't, you know, he's not an everyday kind of catcher. And the pitch. Oh, man, but he gets a clutch hit right here. 1 run in, so it's 3-2 Mets. 3-2 Atlanta. Check it. Braves are up 3-2. After that RBI from Nido. All right, Ethan. All right, man. Well, Mets are making a game of it for damn sure. And so here we go. We've got a pitching change. Soroka is about to get yanked. Great performance tonight. But it's time to bring in some relief. So here comes A.J. Minter again. Not exactly the name you want to hear coming in a clutch situation, but it's what we've got to work with right now. So we'll be right back and see how it all works out. Hang tight. Braves up by one skinny run. All right, let's see. And it's Swarzak, actually. It's not A.J. Minter after all. It's Swarzak. He's been doing pretty damn good, since he came over from Seattle, I think, right? Runners on first and second, one out. Braves up a run in the bottom of the seventh inning. Here is J.D. Davis pinch hitting. 266, 8 home runs, 22 RBIs. And so Swarzak kicks and fires. Ball 2. Top of the order coming up next for the Mets after Davis pinch hits. Here comes the 2-0. Little roller. Barehanded. Nothing doing. Nobody out. All hands safe. I mean, Josh Donaldson did everything he could. It was a swinging bunt. Bases are loaded. And Donaldson barehanded it. Threw it over to Freddie, but nothing happening there. And Freddie did all he could to keep that ball from going into right field. All right, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you, brother. Always good there. And the Mets are not going quietly into the night. Bases loaded, top of the order. Here's McNeil. Ooh, he pulls that one foul. Hit it well, but way foul. McNeil is 0 for 3 tonight. But he's got a .342 average, 6 home runs, so he's due. Yeah, Mexican. He should have held on to it. Luckily, luckily Freddie saved his ass on that one. So it's an 0-2 count to McNeil. Can Swarzak somehow get us out of this jam? Here's the 0-2 pitch. And I'm laughing because McNeil, here's the pitch. Ooh, he gets a hold of one. Oh, but it's foul. Had the distance, but it was foul. McNeil looks like it could definitely be a member of the Rat family. All you got to do is Google Jim Rome's Rat family, and you'll see what I'm talking about. McNeil looks like he could be easily a member of that. But he is up with an 0-2 count. He is a tough out. Bases jammed. 0-2 count to McNeil. Newest member of the Rat family. And the 0-2 pitch from Swarzak. Here it is. Tough at bat. Another foul ball. And last time he was up, isn't this the guy that had about 12 or 13 pitches on that last at bat against Soroka? Now he's doing the same thing in the bottom of the 7th against Swarzak. Way outside. It's 1-2. Yeah, this dude's a tough at bat. He doesn't strike out often. So once again, the base is loaded. Just one out. Fly ball would tie it up. Oh, and he did strike him out on one in the dirt. Hell to the yes. Okay, then. So the bases are loaded, but 2 out. One hell of a sequence there from Swarzak. Okay, so Alonso, the big-time Mets rookie, hit his 28th bomb earlier in this game. This dude is having some kind of rookie season, and it's going to be tough. 3rd out. So, first pitch to him is hit into foul territory, and that one reaches the seats. 0-1. 281 average, 21 bombs, 62 RBIs, and he's 2 for 3, including a solo job tonight. The 0-1 pitch is outside. Bases loaded. All right, so bases loaded, 2 out. Tough batter at the plate for the Mets, and here's the pitch to him. Here it is, outside. 2-1. Nowhere to put this guy. Swarzak gets set. The 2-1 pitch. Uh-oh. He got a hold of this one, but not enough. Line drive, but it's right to Riley for out number 3. So Swarzak comes in and puts out the fire in the 7th inning. We head to the 8th. It is Atlanta 3. It is the New York Mets 2. Ain't that some shit? All right, we'll be right back. And let's hope the Braves can add a little insurance in the 8th. All right, Swarzak came in and got it done. Yeah, he's been doing pretty damn good. It wasn't A.J. Minter. Swarzak has been an acquisition from Seattle. Done a good job in kind of that setup role. Okay, so Freddie's up. He's 1 for 1 with a couple of walks and a stolen base. Time for a little bit of insurance. So Gazelman is in. He's the new Mets pitcher. Freddie greets him rudely with a base hit into right. Solid base hit from Freddie. Hanging curveball. Josh Donaldson is batting next. He hits one into right field. That's going to be out number 1. And Ethan says, let me go grab some grub real quick. All right, well, you got time to do that and be back for the exciting conclusion. Here comes Markakis. And let's check some of the scores around the league. Orioles 9, Indians nothing. That one's in the 8th inning. Also in the 8th, the Blue Jays 3, the Royals 2. Rangers up 4-0 on the Rays. That one's in the 8th. Nationals up 2-1 on the Tigers in the 8th. Reds 6, Cubbies 2, 7th inning. The score we've been watching all night, the Marlins have taken a bigger lead. They are now up 5-2 on the Phillies, 7th inning. Top of the 5th in Milwaukee, 2-1 Brewers over the Pirates. It's tied at 2 with the Twins and White Sox. In the 5th, the Astros and Mariners are underway. And that one is Seattle 1, Houston nothing. The Dodgers are up 3-2 on the Rockies. Then there are 3 more games that are all getting underway in the next half hour. TreasureHunt.ga just brought you that update. And here's the pitch to Markakis. And that's fair. Down the left field line. But it's going to be held to a single. Single for Markakis. Runners on first and second with 1 out. McCann coming in. Glad to have 13 on board with us on a Friday night. If it's your first time in, again, we'd appreciate it if you would subscribe. That would be dope. If not, give us a thumbs up for your boy. Bone Crusher has tomorrow's game, 4:10 Eastern Time. You can find his channel up on my info button. And here's the 0-1 pitch to McCann. That's in there, 0-2. The pitch. Foul back, still 0-2. Three, 4, and 5 batters coming up for the Mets in the bottom of the inning. And the 0-2 pitch to McCann. Here it is. Another foul ball. It's still 0-2. Austin Riley is 2 for something tonight. He's got a couple of hits, including a home run. He's on deck. Here's the 0-2 pitch to McCann. It's outside. We have a mound visit. So Gesellman in a little bit of trouble here. Couple of runners on. 1 out. Top of the 8th. And here is the pitch to McCann. The 1-2. And last second timeout. That was a bit awkward. Gesellman was right into his windup when that timeout was called. So here we go. It's the 1-2 finally to McCann, and it's swung on a miss. Strike 3. He's retired. 2 outs in the top of the 8th. So here's Riley. Single and a 2-run second inning bomb for him. Two outs, 2 on. Need some insurance. Strike one to Riley. Excuse me, he was hit by the pitch. So he swung at it, but he was barely grazed. So a little bit of umpire discussion on the field right now. All right, so it did appear to graze his arm as he was swinging. Well, now it's under review. So we have a challenge on the field. So let's hope this one doesn't take very long. You can just tell by the grimace on Riley's face that he got hit there. All right, so review complete. Call confirmed. Bases loaded. 2 out. And it's Camargo due up. Welcome in Quez Harper. And a go Braves indeed. So bases jammed. Couple of outs. Can Camargo come through? Gesellman deals. This one's hit pretty well. Is it going to fall into the gap? It will, all the way to the wall. 1 run in. Will this clear the bases? 2 runs in. 3 runs in. You can put it on the board. Yes. 2 out. Lightning has struck in New York. 6-2 Braves. Camargo, a 3-run. Bases clearing double. Nice. Right up against the base of the wall. And a stand-up double for Camargo. So we've got a mound visit. Looks like we're going to stay with Gesellman, however. Oh, yeah, and check this out. The new Mets pitching coach, get this, he's 80. He was part of the 1969 Miracle Mets amazing season 50 years ago. Now he's the pitching coach. And here comes Matt Joyce, pinch hitting for the pitcher's spot. So that'll be it for the night for Swarzak. He is in line for the win tonight if the Braves can hang on to the 6-2 lead. Here's the 1-0. Outside. 2-0 count on Matt Joyce. And hey, why not? Let's get this runner on second in too while we're at it. Here we go. 2-1 pitches fouled back. Camargo starting in place of Dansby Swanson. Scheduled night off for him. And he comes through They 2 out, 3 RBI double in the top of the 8th. Two one pitch. Little bit low. Three one pitch to Matt Joyce. Here comes that. What? How was that a strike? Huh. That was a little bit high, whatever. Okay, so the 3-2 pitch to Matt Joyce. We'll do it again. Here it is. Called strike 3, and Matt Joyce does not like that. But the Braves come through with a big 2-out hit from Camargo. We head now to the bottom of the 8th inning. It is Atlanta 6 and the New York Mets 2. The Friday Night Showdown will continue after this. A.J. Minter is now in the game. And Robinson Cano leads off. Well, I mean, so you're saying the Mets can't win? It's not looking too good for them, you know, winning anything of significance as far as in the playoffs. They're going to have to go on a major run. They have not been mathematically eliminated, however, so anything's possible. There's a base hit for Cano, leading off the bottom of the 8th. Conforto, the cleanup man, is stepping in the box. Same two teams tomorrow. And let's look at the starters for tomorrow. It is Julio Tehran versus Steven Matz. That's a 4:10 Eastern start. And then the Braves and Mets are your Sunday night game of the week, ESPN prime time, baby. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Conforto. Swings and misses, 96. On the gun right there, it's 0-2. Washington up 3-1 over Detroit. And the Marlins have extended the lead even more. It is 6-2. Miami up on the Phillies in the 8th. So if these scores stand, the Braves will be up 5.5 again. The 1-2 pitch swings and misses. Strike 3. Strikeout for Minter. And that's the first out in the 8th. Nobody is being a jerk in the dugout. We are some classy mofos up in here. Thanks again for all the new subscribers tonight. Much obliged. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Frazier. Inside. Here comes the 1-1 from A.J. Minter. Here it is. It's outside. Minter looks in. The lefty kicks and fires. Strike 2 swinging. Here's a stat for you. The Braves bullpen has had the best ERA in all of baseball over the past 5 weeks. There's a tapper to Josh Donaldson, bare hands. Oh, and safe again. He's had 2 of those tonight. Both times the runner beat it. It was bang, bang, but Mets have something cooking. Runners on first and second, and just 1 out. And looks like we might challenge this one. Okay, so we do have a challenge. Say bang, bang play. Why not? See what we think on the replay. I think he's probably safe. I think he's probably safe. As they say, the tie goes to the runner. So let's see if that's how it plays out with this challenge. now that you really slow it down, it looks like there might be an out, but I'm saying there's not enough evidence. Still under review. The verdict is out. He's out. And that just goes to show no matter how well you think you've seen the replay, and this goes for football and baseball now, you never know. So, great challenge. We won it. Love that. And so now it's just a runner on second in the bottom of the 8th, but with 2 out. Yes. Okay, so with 2 outs, Smith looks at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, fouled away, 0-2. Okay, here we go. Here's the 0-2 pitch with 2 outs. And that's outside to Smith. It's a 1-2 count. Again to Smith. And that's fouled away. We'll do the 1-2 one more time. Okay, 1-2 pitch is due to Mr. Smith. It's outside, 2-2. Two-two pitch. Popped up. Will it reach the seats? Yes. And Crusher, do we have the confirmation that you're doing the game tomorrow at 4:10 Eastern Time? Here comes the 2-2. Another foul ball. Welcome back, Stover. I think you had to step aside for some food, right? Hope you had a good Friday night meal. And now we can settle in and watch the Braves put the finishing touches to the Mets. Here's the 2-2. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. Yes. So A.J. Minter comes in and gets it done. We're going to head to the bottom of the inning. Acuna, Albies, and Freeman do up for the Braves. It is 6-2 Atlanta as we head to the top of the 9th inning in Flushing, New York. My name's A-Ball. Stay with us. Coast to Coast will return. All right, here's something for you to chew on. The Red Sox and Yankees will be playing baseball in London tomorrow. You heard me right. For the first time ever in Major League history, there will be baseball in jolly London. Here's the pitch to Ozzie Albies. A little bit outside. 1-0. It's 1-0 to Ozzie. No, I did not see the airplane that the Sox took over there. Was it like some kind of customized Red Sox paint job? That's always cool to see those things. And welcome in Cockroach. Yeah, I will definitely check out the Sox airplane. And that one's hit right into the shift. Ozzie Albies grounds out to the second baseman, who is in shallow right. Oh, okay, I got you. So they've got like they probably got some bars in there and a lounge, places for the players to stretch out. All right, that sounds pretty cool, man. I will definitely check it out. Yeah, I love seeing a big custom commercial airliner job. I know the New England Patriots have their own plane. I've seen that thing before. And the 0-1 pitch to Freddie is low. It's 1-1. Welcome back, Stover. It is going great. Braves are kicking some ass. It's 2-1 to Freddie with 2 outs and nobody on base. We'll give you a final scoreboard check at the conclusion. And the 2-1 pitch to Freddie is high. The 3-1 to Freddie. Fouled away. It's 3-2. Welcome in more Matty L. You found us. Thanks so much. The 3-2 pitch to Freddie is fouled away. The payoff to Freddie swung on a missed. So nothing doing for the Braves. No insurance crosses the plate in the 9th, but should be good. We're up 6-2. Let's hope the bullpen can pull it together for one more inning. And let's get out of here on a Friday night with the big W. This is Coast to Coast. We'll be back for the bottom of the 9th from Citi Field. All right, Luke Jackson is, in fact, on the bump for the bottom of the ninth. It is not a save situation because of the 4-run lead. And Ahmed Rosario is the leadoff man in the bottom of the ninth. 7th, 8th, and 9th guys coming up. I like the way that sounds. But the first pitch to Rosario is ball 1. 1-0 pitch is outside, 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Foul ball. Here's the 2-1. This one's hit pretty well into right field, but the man they call the handsome terrorist, Markakis, grabs it. And there's out number 1. Well, we definitely don't want you doing that, Stover. Yeah. And so, Nito is 2 for 3. The catcher is up, and that's strike number 1 to him. Here's an 0-1 pitch. Grounded to Donaldson. Will he be able to make this play? Yes. Out number 2. Braves 1 out away from the win and sending the Mets to their 6th consecutive loss. And so Wilson Ramos pinch hitting for the number 9 spot. 277 average for him, 9 home runs, 41 RBIs. He had the night off until right now. And he swings and misses. All right, West Tennessee is representing. That is definitely well within Braves country. And it's 0-2 to Ramos. Braves 1 pitch away from the W. So everybody on their feet. And the 0-2 pitch is fouled away. Braves looking to win number 49 tonight. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's bounced up there. We'll check the scoreboard real quick before we get out of here. But got to get out number 3 before anything else happens. And here's the 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled back. We'll do it again. And it's a final. Marlins win over the Phillies 6-2. Thanks to the Marlins for helping us out big time. They pretty much own the Phillies, and the 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. The Braves win. Your final score from New York: Atlanta 6, the Mets 2. Welcome now to the 10th inning show. And to answer your question, Mexican, we do believe that the Bone Crusher will have that one for you at 4:10 Eastern Time. So let's go around the big league scoreboard real quick before we get the hell out and enjoy the rest of our Friday night. And so here we go with our look around the league. It is the bottom of the ninth in Detroit. The Nationals are up 3-1 there. It's the top of the eighth inning in Cincinnati. The Reds are up on the Cubs 6-3. As we mentioned, the final in Miami, it was the Marlins 6 and the Phillies 2. We're in Milwaukee in the top of the seventh, where the Brewers are up 2-1 on the Pirates. Also in the seventh inning, White Sox 4, Twins 2. In Houston, the Mariners are up 1-0 over the Astros. It's Dodgers 5, Rockies 2. Fifth inning. It's a final in Baltimore. 13-0 was the score there. The Indians took the pounding. It was the Blue Jays 6, the Royals 2. That's final. Rangers 5, Rays 0. Another final just underway in Anaheim, where the A's and the Angels are scoreless. Also in San Diego, the Cardinals and Padres are scoreless. And in 5 minutes, the Diamondbacks and the Giants get underway from San Francisco. But in New York City tonight, it was a great score for everybody involved. The Braves 6 and the Mets 2. A-Bomb getting set to get out of here on a Friday night. So we don't know if the Bone Crusher is going to have that one for you tomorrow or not. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. You just don't know on the weekend. But thanks so much for joining us on this Friday night. If it's your first time in, we appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button on your way out. Thanks to all of our new subs tonight and all the big likes and all of the contributions to the dugout. Everybody, have a great Friday night. A-Bomb is out. Good night now.